Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Devin Duvernay to return it. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Carry here for the rookie out of Oklahoma State. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They're drawing up for him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Looking quickly here. Williams on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Williams going to run with it. In behind the line, and the ball's loose. And this is going to be Raiders football. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And in again, it's Bowers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do! Oof, tough start for ball security to this one. These offenses kind of playing the world's most unfortunate game of hot potato right now.
Well, that's a fun game in elementary school at the carnival, but not between the white lines.
Yeah, well, if you're on offense, but pretty sure the defenders are probably enjoying it. Maybe would be up for playing in all 4 quarters.
Yeah, Kate, and I'm sure both coaches are going to see some better ball security here very soon, or some new guys handling it.
Yeah, good point. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now as the play clock got down to 5, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. From his end zone, Williams. And the catch for Luther Burden. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Looking from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Williams from the gun. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So he gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Working quickly here.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Third down, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Dive play straight ahead. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Pass complete to Duvernay. And they get this down the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Wideouts getting involved with the ground game. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Now Williams. Throws caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Williams to throw on third. And he's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Romadunze touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
For Chicago.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go now.
Working on first down. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Ready.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it on second and short. Genty from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10.
They go play action on first down. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
18, ready.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back for their first points of this game. Now we'll see them try the point after. Who connects on the extra point try. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another.
First down, Williams. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
Darian Porter on the tackle.
Design quarterback run here. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Pick up the 2. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Come on.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. They just trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run it from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chased out to his right. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
There's still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To the air yet again. Williams. Fights up the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Brought in by his back here with Shenty. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hurt. 18 Cardinal.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready?
Throwing it again here. Gets him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Shotgun give here to Jensen, and he'll get them enough for a first down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
18, Romelu. Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Forced out to his right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 6. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams will look to throw. There's that man again, Odunze. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Headed out right. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams on first down. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
What is on?
Out of the gun. Here's Williams. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be third and long.
A 42-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Pass to 11. Here we go. Strike.
One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Nice. Here we go.
Back to throw. He's got a man left. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Needed. This is 3rd and inches. Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And the Raiders.
19 tight. 19 tight.
1st and 10.
Motioning the tight end now. Back now. Pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going deep! He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., and that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He's brought in by Burton. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We get second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes!
Now Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Williams. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broad pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump!
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. He's going to throw it. We go to Genty on the dump off. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Bears 10-yard line.
Unlock wide!
He gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's third and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Duvernay on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working from the gun, Williams. The left side finds Burden. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
First down, Williams to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up second down. To throw, Williams. Finds the in route, complete. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete over the middle. He's looking for Luther Burden. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that is a great stop to deny the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 10-yard gain.
We get it on the keeper. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Vegas!
First down throw by Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams thrown again here on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead to 7. It's a Romaduzzi touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup.
Pass play now.
2nd and 4.
He puts some juice on a deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give them 32 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
60 boxes, 60
First and 10
boxes.
at the 27-yard
Here we
line.
go.
Dropping back to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives the backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they get this down at the 10-yard line before going down. From the red zone on 1st. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders down by only 2 in the 4th. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Working quickly here.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trying to get it on the keeper. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Williams to throw on 1st. There's that man again, Odunze. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Line up the design keeper. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
A 10-yard gain.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears lead by only 2. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams to throw. He sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Pass brought in by Burton. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate. Or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
They give it to him up the middle. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
Back to throw. Brings it in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 8 at the end. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We got a 2-score game now late. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Space. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Jency. Scores! Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Looking to tack on the point after. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Liking ain't good.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Bears come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the...
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey.